Starting at center, number 32, Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. Starting at point, number 12, Chelsea Gray. Starting at the other guard, number 24, Jewel Lloyd. At the small forward position, number 0, Jackie Young. Starting at the other forward position, number 22, Asia Wilson. The head coach of your home team, your Las Vegas Starters.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And tonight, we'll see the Chicago Sky as they go up against the Las Vegas Aces. And from Sin City, I'm Blake Suniga, joined by two terrible poker players, Brian Banafitani and Tim Swartz. And we're in for a good one tonight. With the end of the year in sight, top-ranked teams really switching into high gear.
You have to go into the postseason playing your best ball. The time for figuring it out and resting is already over.
Yeah, I got to agree. If you're not operating 100% before the year ends, other playoff teams, they're going to beat you. They're going to run over you. Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, relaxes the team a little bit when you're not having to play catch-up right away.
Courtney Vandersloot for three. Rebound by the Aces. Wilson with it. Over Atkins. Wilson can't hit. Now here's Cardoso. Tight defense on her. Reese gets the bucket.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Now here is Lloyd. Defended by Atkins. And it's Lloyd missing.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Here's Allen. Good on the three-point shot.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
And here's Gray. Wilson outside. Gray. Stolen by Camila Cardoso. Vandersloot outside. No good with the triple. Gray outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
First team.
And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
A dead-eye outside shooter, Gray's confidence on the offensive end is what makes her so dangerous.
Wasted no time on that one.
Whoa, she really got the defender on her heels with that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Now here's Parker-Tyus. Jackie Young on the wing. Lloyd, defended by Atkins. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Parker-Tyus. Chicago with the rebound. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Atkins. Over Lloyd. And there the Sky with another bucket.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
Now here's Gray. Lets it go from 11. The Aces with another miss.
And now they're 1 for 5 to start this game. Having trouble getting it going.
Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Chicago the rebound. Goes up again. The bank shot, no good.
They were ready for her there. I mean, just totally collapsed the D on her.
Now here's Cardoso. Not a lot of room. Count that bucket.
That assist, that little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
The Aces trailing. Gray outside. It's good from long range.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Now here's Vandersloot. They get it again. And Asia Wilson with the block. Down low. Young. That's good. And it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Pass to Allen. Lets it go from deep. Wilson pulls it down. Now here is Lloyd. The 3 is up. But they'll get another chance. Parker Tyus, good.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
And they pick up 2.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebounding, effort.
Now here's Gray. The shot by Parker Tyus, no good.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Vandersloot outside. Drills the 3-pointer.
Really known as a passer, Vandersloot can hit from long range too. And the D respecting her shot, it opens up the rest of the court.
Here's Gray. And some very quick points for them on that possession.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
Chicago leading. On the wing, Rebecca Allen. Guarded by Young. They get a hand on it. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Nailed from 3-point land.
Love the confidence on the deep 3-point attempt. Vandersloot shows she has a shooter's mentality.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's got 9. On the wing, Rebecca Allen. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Aces.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
First trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
First team foul.
She's off on the first. So both teams making some changes here.
Rebecca Allen. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here's McDonald. Pass to Evans. Wilson. Now Zandalastini. Back to Wilson. Just 5 to shoot. Atkins grabs the board.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
Now here's Onyenwede. Williams. Evans covering. Williams can't get it to go.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Now here's McDonald. Guarded closely. And another miss by Las Vegas. Williams with it. here's Banham. It's deflected. Fast break, Las Vegas. Here's Wilson. Elizabeth Williams with the rebound.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Here's Banham.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Gustafson with the rebound. Here's Las Vegas. They trail by 6. Passes on to Lassini. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside Atkins. To the paint. Here's Onion Wade. The shot good on the assist by Ariel Atkins.
Pure power from Onyenwere, taking the bump inside and still scoring it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus. Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Allen. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Nothing's going down for her today.
Now here's McDonald. Here's Lassini. But they get it back. Gustafson.
Sky foul. Michaela Onyenwere. First personal
This
foul.
is her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Las Vegas, Megan Gustafson. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. So she gets them both. On offense, here the Sky. 6-point game. Pass to Allen. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That one on Gustafson.
Team foul.
She shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1, missed 1.
Allen. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And so she makes both from the line. Here's McDonald. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Soft touch off the glass.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
And they have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
To the inside. Onion Wade. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
More than happy to mix up inside. Onyenwere, a physical big.
The Aces trailing. Outside McDonald. Passes on to Lassini. Now Gustafson. The shot from 20 feet. And good that time. On the wing, Rebecca Allen. She has 6. And she's good on the 3 ball. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter.
Las Vegas,
The Sky,
21.
they're up by
The
9.
Chicago Sky.
And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Chicago leading. Vandersloot with it. And here's Banham. Great D that time from Parker Tyus. Now here's Gray. Vandersloot defending. Here's Young. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain
Las Vegas
possession.
ball.
Chelsea Gray for three. In the hoop for her third make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Here's Chicago now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
Now here's Young from deep. Elizabeth Williams pulls it in. Now here's Vandersloot for 3. And once again off the mark by Chicago.
She's tried to get it going, but the shots simply haven't been dropping for her.
Evans misses.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Now here's Vandersloot. Defense right on her. And she makes good on the layup.
Well, Vandersloot is just fearless, getting past the inside contact and getting to her finish.
Here's Gray. Elizabeth Williams with the rebound.
Unusual miss. Typically, her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
You know, it's just terrific positioning on her part to get the rebound. She might not have the size or the height, but she's got plenty of smarts.
Gustafson gets the bucket.
Consistently keeping her teammates involved and engaged. Gray's willingness to move the ball is contagious.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over.
Put your hands together for your Las Vegas Aces dancers.
Sky making a switch here. On offense, here the Sky. 6-point lead. Pass to Banham.
Reese with it, covered by Gustafson.
Foul called that time on the way up. And that was for 2 chances at
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like
for the
that.
Sky.
Really, that's your only option.
Reese.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And now the Aces on the break. Here's Lloyd. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. Shots next.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Courtney Vandersloot.
Such a fearless competitor. Jewel Lloyd is not afraid to go into contact on the way up.
And this is her first free throw of the game. No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2.
And back in 2021, Jewel Lloyd put up 22 points in a quarter, a WNBA record.
Yeah, she did it in September of that year against the Mercury. Then in 2023, Lloyd leading the WNBA at almost 25 points per game. So we're talking about maybe the best scorer in the league.
Offensive rebound, Cardoso.
Here's Reese.
Pass to Cardoso.
Onion Wade. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Add another make to her scoring column. Her 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 for 11. Now here's Gray.
Covered by Cardoso.
Jewel Lloyd from long range. Sinks the triple.
And Lloyd is a proficient three-point shooter, which is probably why she takes these in bunches.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Knocked loose.
Pass to Onion Wade. Here's Reese, covered by Gustafson. Reese, no good.
Now the Aces with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Now here's Young.
Onion Wade covering.
Young's shot is off.
She's gone cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
Vandersloot shot is good.
This is an absolute monster performance from her. She is just torching them from behind the arc.
Pass to Young. Gustafson. And here is Gray. Vandersloot defending. Here's Parker Tyus. The rebound by the Sky.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
The Aces trailing. Can't hit that one.
And nice D from Angel Reese.
You know, it's been a tough quarter for her offensively. She hasn't been able to give them the lift they really need.
Here's Lloyd.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
Yeah, I think the coach is watching a lot of shots they normally make rimming out, and it has to be frustrating. Maybe see if they can create some scoring opportunities at the free throw line.
That may be the answer for them, but you know, ultimately, I expect them to shoot their way out of this slump.
So both teams changing it up here. To the middle. Here's Wilson. That's good, and it's
Erie McDonald with the assist.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
And it's blocked by Jewel Lloyd. And so it looks like the Sky will retain possession here. Pass to Allen.
Outstanding job by Young on D, staying connected.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Chicago leading. Atkins covered by Lloyd. 13 feet out. No go. That's miss number 2. She is 1 for 3. Here's Wilson. Her shot is good. She scores her third basket in 6 attempts. I think that's 50%.
Outside Reese. On the wing, Rebecca Allen.
Chicago again missing.
Well, after hitting those 2-3 balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Chicago with the ball. Inside.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus.
Fast break, Las Vegas. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Cardoso. Count it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
The defense opened up pretty wide for her there, and she went right through it to the hoop.
Here's Lloyd. Up again. Wilson with the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Now here's Allen. She's got 9, but they recover it. Pass to Vandersloot. Launches it. That's good. It's her 7th made basket in 14 tries.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Lloyd, defended by Atkins. Lloyd, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of the hole because she is not helping their offense.
Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Pass to Allen. 3-pointer.
The shot is good. Camila Cardoso making the play.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the boards hard.
And that effort has really been the key to their lead.
McDonald with it.
Vandersloot covering.
Is it just me, or does it feel like she's gotten every rebound in this game?
No, it's not just you. And look, a 20-plus rebounding game just isn't something we get to see very often.
We just sit back and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
Now here's McDonald.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Wilson. She scores her 5th field goal. She's taken 9 shots to get there.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
And the basket by Cardoso.
Assisted, Courtney Vandersloot.
Now the Aces with it. trailing by 10. Here's Lloyd. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Pass to Allen. Launches a three. Unable to get that one to go. Lloyd, defended by Atkins. And Lloyd gets it to go.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Now Vandersloot. She's got 20. Jacks up a three. Cheyenne Parker comes up with the rebound. Pass to Young. Outside McDonald. Puts up a three. A rebound by the Sky. They've led by as much as 10.
Not a big margin for them in terms of rebounding, but it's enough to get the job done.
Just one more advantage in the stat column, but it's translated to this lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Sky foul.
Yeah, that's just great ball.
And Ariel Atkins gets the foul.
Second team
That is
foul.
her first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Aces with the ball. 8-point game. Poked loose. Allen with the steal. Stops, pops. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first half of play.
46.
Sky out in
The
front,
Chicago
up by
Sky.
8. And we'll step away
54.
briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third. Now the second half about to get started up again any moment. Courtney Vandersloot has been sensational.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
And Allen gets it to go.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, and they're doing some damage.
Yeah, the D's struggling to take that away from them.
Here's Parker Tyus. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads-up basketball helps her find the open player.
Pass to Allen. The tray. Las Vegas grabs the miss. And here's Lloyd. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Angel Reese. And for the #1 pick in the 2015 WNBA draft, it's safe to say that Jewel Lloyd has lived up to the hype.
Lloyd has been a steady, reliable scorer ever since she was selected with the top pick. Now in her 30s, she continues to be a key cog in this team's offense.
And it's good for 2.
A pretty savvy passer, Lloyd knows how to spot those open opportunities.
Vandersloot with it. 20 points for her. The three. The offensive rebound. Allen drills it from outside.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
An open look for Jackie Young. It's hauled in by Angel Reese.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Second. personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Sky, Angel Reese. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Lloyd. Here's the 3. Good. And it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
As a defense, you can't let that happen. You know, let Lloyd step into a jumper. Too deadly to allow the catch and shoot.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. One of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
Pass to Allen. Beyond the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Wow, what a great performance from her. She's hit 3 3-pointers in each half.
Gray outside.
Here's Parker Tyus.
The baseline, Jay off the mark.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control of the boards has given them control of this game.
Here's Reese. And she converts the layup.
Yeah, it takes a lot of grit going after loose rebounds on the offensive end, and they've shown they have it all.
Timeout for the Aces.
A lot of second chance buckets to show for it. You know, those can be so demoralizing for the defense.
And the Aces call time here.
The coach needs to tell their players to box out with some energy. I mean, come on. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy all night long. Too many second chance points.
Here's Young. The rebound by the Sky. Here's Banham.
That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Camila
Assist
Cardoso.
goes to
Defensively, they
Cardoso.
just don't seem to be giving the same effort they were in the first half of the game, and I'm disappointed.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Lloyd. Now Wilson. Out to Lloyd. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. Gets that one to fall. That's her 6th field goal, and she has shot the ball 12 times.
With the success they've been having from three-point range since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard looks a lot different soon.
You know, that's assuming they can continue their hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make a run.
As soon as that shot goes up, they need to be bodying up and boxing out, because right now they're just getting eaten alive on the glass.
You know, if they can eliminate all these second chance points, they'll be in much better shape.
The dive for the ball.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Pass to Wilson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Tremendous find by Lloyd. She's really a combo guard, but she has point guard savvy. Senses when her teammates are open.
Wilson with it.
She's picked up by Reese.
Wilson with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
She's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. She can bring them back into this.
On the wing, Rebecca Allen.
Guarded by Young. Pass to Banham. Allen. This one for 3.
They get the rebound. Here's Cardoso. Stolen by Gustafson.
Lloyd. Defended by Atkins. Wilson. That shot is good, and she has made 8 while assisting 4. That's 67% shooting. Ariel Atkins on the wing, covered by Lloyd. Fast break, Las Vegas. The 3 ball. Rebound, Chicago. At one point, they led by 16.
Cardoso, covered by Gustafson.
The second chance effort.
Pass to Cardoso.
Allen. The three. The rebound by A'ja Wilson.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Here's Cardoso. Makes it off the glass.
Great ball movement from Ariel Atkins, showing a willingness to get her teammates involved.
Gray outside. Lets it go from 14. Allen with the rebound. To the inside. And the basket by Cardoso.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Now here is Lloyd. 16 points for her. There's the three. She can't hit that time. And it's the Sky ball. Outside Atkins. It's stolen by Jackie Young. Pass to Lloyd. Back to Young. That falls nicely that time from Jewel Lloyd.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now. She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Pass to Wilson. Stolen by Reese. Cardoso with it. And it's Wilson picking her up. Here's Atkins. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Lloyd. Count that one.
Today we're seeing what Lloyd can do. Put the ball in the bucket over and over. Her diverse skill set, it allows her to rack up some points.
Here's Cardoso. It's rebounded by Young. And here are the Aces now. Trailing by 10. Down low. Gustafson can't hit. And it's the Sky ball. Here's Atkins. That shot off. Now here is Lloyd. Defense is right there. Off the mark, had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And here we go, the Sky fast break. Young with the steal. Pass to Gray. Here's Wilson. Second chance shot. That shot, no good. And nice D from Angel Reese. Here's Allen. The shot good on the assist by Ariel Atkins.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Out to the right wing. Outside Lloyd. Shoots. And she knocks down the jumper.
She is a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they would be if she was not having this kind of a quarter.
Pass to Cardoso. Here's Banham.
Yo, look this way.
To the paint. Stolen by Gustafson. And here they come. Chelsea Gray for three. Gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Always seems to be in the right position. Gray's patience and experience make her the bright player she is.
Here's Allen. That will count. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head into the fourth. Sky out in front, up 7. And right after this, we'll bring the fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Aces trailing. Gray outside. Makes that one her 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Look how fluid Gray is on the drive, ready to make any necessary adjustments to beat the D.
Pass to Cardoso. And that one good. Here's Gray. Rebound Chicago.
Okay, this has just been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead going here. Doing the dirty work down low. I really love to see that.
It's been a collective effort. Everybody's boxing out, making sure they secure the glass.
Now here's Gray. She's guarded by Williams. And Chelsea Gray, here we go. And so it's Chicago with it. 10-point lead. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray. Here's Las Vegas. Here's Evans. The Aces with another miss. Now here's Vandersloot. Evans covering. Vandersloot left side. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Gets it to go from downtown.
With that 3, her 2nd of the half, she's equaled her total from before the break.
Williams. Chelsea Gray grabs the miss. And it's the Aces with the ball. It's a 10-point game. He shoots again. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Team foul.
An extremely fluid offensive player. Defenses have to respect Gray's ability to put the ball in the basket.
And good on the second, so she makes both. On offense, here the Sky. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Yep, that one goes.
It's been Vandersloot's game so far. Her tenacious play on offense has been very productive, with no signs of stopping.
Outside McDonald. Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso.
Up top, Vandersloot. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Aces. Last break, Las Vegas.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
Tries again, and it's good on the lay-in.
And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
Chicago in the lead. Atkins. Evans covering. 9 feet out. The rebound by Evans. And here are the Aces now.
On the wing, Gary McDonald.
The three-pointer off the mark.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball. Don't need much range to hit from that distance.
And the Aces with possession. Trailing by 10. Gray outside.
Here's McDonald.
Off the mark there with the 3.
She's been an absolute non-factor this game. Just a horrible performance from her.
Vandersloot
Guarded by McDonald.
from the arc. Vandersloot's shot is off. 4 on 3 as they bring it up.
Here's Parker Tyus.
Misses from short range. Chicago with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Vandersloot outside. From outside the arc. Good on the triple.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
And And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A strong competitor who can score from multiple spots on the floor. Gray has a developed offensive game.
Vandersloot outside. No good on the triple. Outside Evans. To the middle.
Parker Tyus, good.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Vandersloot outside. From downtown. They get it back.
Cardoso.
She watches it go through the hoop for her 8th make. Now 8 for 14. Now Gray. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot. And it's the Sky ball. Three-pointer. There's the triple. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Wow, I mean, what can you say?
And here's McDonald.
Another shot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Sky.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Way too many.
Here's Vandersloot.
Hey, hey, hey!
For three. It's hauled in by the Aces. Here's Gray. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Now, this has been Gray's game so far. She's scoring at will and putting on an absolute show.
Here's Atkins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. This Aces squad struggling. Outside Young. Pass to Evans.
Now Parker Tyus. Some solid defense there from Camila Cardoso.
They're controlling the boards. It's a big reason for their lead.
Yeah, they've brought that edge, really fighting and scrapping inside. You love to see that kind of hustle.
They grab their own miss.
Out to Vandersloot. Takes the three. Drops in the tray.
Not everything is falling for them, but they've definitely capitalized on their second effort.
Offensive rebounds. It's one of those sleeper stats that can make a huge difference in the outcome of a game. Even if you miss a lot of shots, offensive rebounds can help with that. That's where they've made their mark.
Timeout called the Aces. Courtney Vandersloot with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Simply, she is on fire from beyond the arc. It's time to start shaping the game plan around stopping her. You know, I think the size of Gray sometimes surprises opponents. Yes, she's a 1, but she's almost 6 feet and just so strong.
There's the foul, and it's going to go on Angel Reese.
First personal foul.
That's her first foul. Young with it. Gray outside.
2 minutes
And a foul called on Vandersloot.
Sky foul.
That is her third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Young.
A rebound by Camila Cardoso.
Chicago with the ball. Vandersloot outside. Let's go with a three. Wilson pulls it down. And the Aces with possession. 15-point game. Young shot's good. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs her first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And here are the Aces now.
Trailing by 13.
And the foul called on Courtney Vandersloot. That's her fourth foul of the contest.
Third team foul.
Outside Lloyd. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Vandersloot outside. Fires from deep. Knocks down the three ball.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
That one goes in.
Well, a focal point of Wilson's game is crashing the glass. And she really just refuses to quit on any play.
And she makes that one.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Chicago with the ball. 13-point lead. Fires the three. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Lloyd, no good. Here's Vandersloot. No good there. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you're cooking from your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
And that's a wrap, everyone.